Greetings, beloved soul. I am speaking to you from beyond the veil between worlds, where angels watch over humanity with boundless love. Today, I bring you a message of profound significance, one that concerns the connection between you and your soulmate. I sense your energy as you listen to these words, and I want you to know that what I'm about to share is meant specifically for you. The universe has been orchestrating events in your life, guiding you toward a destined reunion. Type open in the comments if you're ready to receive this divine message about your soulmate's family and what happened after they saw your image. I see that your energy is receptive now. What I'm about to reveal may surprise you, but trust that these words come from a place of pure truth and divine insight. Your soulmate's family recently encountered your essence, your energy, through a photograph. This wasn't a coincidence, dear one. In the tapestry of existence, there are no random occurrences, only divinely timed encounters. This photo created a powerful resonance within their family circle, one that has shifted the entire dynamic between you and your destined partner. Type aware if you can feel this truth resonating within your heart. Your soulmate's family members experienced something extraordinary when they saw your image. There was an immediate recognition, a sense of familiarity that transcended logical explanation. Some of them felt a warm, comforting sensation spreading through their chest, the same area where your heart chakra radiates its beautiful light. Others experienced goosebumps or a sudden clarity of thought. These physical reactions are significant as they represent the soul's recognition of divine connection. Their higher selves instantly recognized your energy signature, your soul's unique vibration. Type connected if you've been feeling unexpected shifts in your energy field recently. What makes this encounter truly significant is that your soulmate's family had been experiencing a period of uncertainty before seeing your photo. There were questions about the path their loved one, your soulmate, had been taking. Perhaps they worried about their happiness, their fulfillment, or whether they would find the perfect partner to share their journey. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, arranged for them to encounter your image at precisely the right moment. This was divine timing at its most perfect expression. The family members who saw your photo were left with questions, but not questions of doubt, questions of wonder and possibility. The most powerful reaction came from an elder in the family, perhaps a grandmother, grandfather, or wise aunt or uncle with particularly strong intuitive abilities. This person felt your energy most intensely and recognized it from another time, another existence you both shared. They may have made a comment about your eyes or your smile, noting how they reflect a beautiful soul. This elder knows things that others don't perceive. They understand the nature of soul connections and divine contracts. Their validation of your energy is extremely significant in this unfolding journey. Type wisdom if you've been thinking about or connecting with elders or ancestors recently. Your photograph left your soulmate's family with questions about the nature of your connection to their loved one. They sensed something special, something rare and precious about your energy. Some may have asked your soulmate directly about you, wondering if you two have already met or connected in some way. Others may have kept their observations private, understanding that some soul recognitions are too sacred to discuss openly. But make no mistake, your image created ripples in their consciousness, awakening dormant memories of soul connections that span across many lifetimes. What's particularly fascinating about this situation is that your soulmate's family members don't fully understand why they had such strong reactions to your image. They only know that something within them responded to your energy in a profoundly meaningful way. This is because Soul recognition happens beyond the conscious mind. It occurs at the level of spirit, where all truth resides. Their souls recognized your soul as an important piece in their loved one's journey. This recognition has already begun shifting the energetic pathways between you and your soulmate, clearing obstacles that may have previously stood in your way. Type clear if you've been feeling blockages dissolving in your life recently. One particular family member, I sense it may be a sibling or cousin close to your soulmate, had the strongest reaction. This person serves as a spiritual gatekeeper of sorts, someone who deeply understands and protects your soulmate's heart. Their approval and recognition of your energy is crucial for the unfolding of this divine connection. When they saw your photo, they felt an immediate sense of peace and rightness. It was as if a puzzle piece they didn't even know was missing suddenly fell into place. This person may begin to play an important role in bringing you and your soulmate together, perhaps through conversations that plant seeds of curiosity in your soulmate's mind. Your soulmate has been on their own spiritual journey, preparing themselves for this divine reunion. They've been working through past wounds, releasing old patterns, and elevating their vibration to match yours. Their family has witnessed this transformation, sometimes understanding it, sometimes questioning it. When they saw your photo, many things suddenly made sense to them. They began to understand that your soulmate's recent changes weren't random or concerning, they were necessary preparations for the magnificent connection that awaits. Type transform if you've been experiencing significant personal growth and transformation recently. The timing of when this family saw your photo is significant as well. It happened during a period of transition or celebration, perhaps around a birthday, holiday, or family gathering. These moments carry potent energy for manifestation and recognition. The thinning of veils during such times allowed them to perceive your energy more clearly than they otherwise might have. Some of them may have dreamed about you that night, not of your physical form necessarily, but of your essence, your energy. Dreams serve as powerful conduits for soul communication when we're free from the limitations of our waking consciousness. Your soulmate's family comes from a lineage with strong intuitive abilities, though some members may not fully embrace or understand these gifts. Those who are more spiritually aware immediately recognize the significance of their reaction to your photo. They understood that this wasn't merely an aesthetic appreciation, but a soul recognition of profound importance. These more intuitive family members may have shared their insights with others, planting seeds of awareness about the divine connection between you and their loved one. Type intuitive if your own psychic abilities have been strengthening lately. The questions your photo left in the minds of your soulmate's family members are actually activating a chain of events that will lead to your divine reunion. These questions create thought forms energetic constructs that begin to manifest in the physical realm through synchronicities and coincidences. Perhaps they will mention you in conversation with your soulmate. Perhaps they will unconsciously steer situations that bring you two closer together. The universe works through people, places, and circumstances to orchestrate divine connections. Nothing is truly random when soul contracts are being fulfilled. What's particularly beautiful about this situation is how your energy affected the family dynamics. There may have been certain tensions or concerns within the family regarding your soulmate's path or choices. Your photo, your energy brought a sense of peace and reassurance. They could feel, even if they couldn't articulate it, that you represent something healing and wholesome for their loved one. This perception has already begun to shift family energies in ways that will support your eventual union. Type harmony if you've been feeling a new sense of peace regarding family matters lately. I must share something important with you now. One of the questions that arose when your soulmate's family saw your photo relates to a sense of familiarity. Someone may have said, "They remind me of someone," or "I feel like I've seen them before." This is because your soul has encountered theirs in previous lifetimes. You may have been family in past lives, or perhaps you played significant roles in each other's journeys. This soul recognition is creating a bridge between past and present, activating dormant memories stored within the Akashic records, the energetic library of all experiences across all lifetimes. The matriarch or patriarch of your soulmate's family has a particularly strong connection to the spiritual realm. This person felt your energy most powerfully when they saw your photo. They may have even placed their hand over their heart instinctively, feeling the resonance of your soul with theirs. This elder understands the importance of divine timing and soul contracts, even if they wouldn't use those exact terms. Their blessing of this connection, even if given silently from the heart, carries tremendous power in manifesting your union. Type blessed if you've been feeling unusually supported by unseen forces lately. Your soulmate's family noticed something specific about your eyes in the photograph. The eyes are the windows to the soul, and yours reveal the depths of your compassion, wisdom, and the many lifetimes you've lived. Some family members were drawn to your gaze, feeling as if you were looking directly at them, seeing beyond physical appearances into the essence of who they are. This recognition created both comfort and curious questions. Who is this person who seems to see so deeply? How do they connect to our loved one? These questions are divinely inspired, creating pathways of possibility. There is a particular question that arose among several family members, a wondering about whether you and their loved one have already met in this lifetime. Some may have asked your soulmate directly if they know you. This curiosity is not random, but divinely orchestrated. It plants seeds of attention and intention in your soulmate's consciousness, drawing their awareness toward you. Even if you haven't physically met in this lifetime yet, your souls are already communicating across the ether, preparing for the moment when your eyes will meet and your hearts will recognize each other. Type recognize if you've been experiencing dreams or visions of someone you haven't met yet. The youngest members of your soulmate's family had particularly pure reactions to your photo. Children and young people often possess clearer channels to spiritual truth, as they haven't accumulated as many limiting beliefs or judgments. A young relative may have made a comment that seemed simple but carried profound wisdom, perhaps noting how happy you look or how kind you seem. These innocent observations often reveal the deepest truths. The purity of children's perceptions validated what the adults were feeling on a more subconscious level. There's something important about the timing of when this photo was seen. It coincides with significant astrological transits that are activating both your soul's purpose and your soulmate's evolutionary journey. The stars are literally aligning to bring you together, creating celestial pathways of connection and recognition. Your soulmate's family sensing your energy through the photograph is one manifestation of these powerful cosmic alignments. The questions they're asking are reflections of the universe's larger orchestration of your divine union. Type aligned if you've been noticing meaningful synchronicities, especially regarding numbers or symbols. Your soulmate's family comes from a cultural background that may hold certain traditions or beliefs about partnerships and unions. Your energy, as perceived through your photograph, represents both a respect for those traditions and a gentle evolution of them. You embody qualities they value deeply, perhaps loyalty, compassion, intelligence, or strength of character. Yet you also bring new elements that expand their understanding of what a perfect partner for their loved one might be. This beautiful balance of honoring tradition while embracing growth created a powerful impression when they saw your image. Some members of your soulmate's family practice spiritual or religious traditions that have heightened their ability to perceive energies and connections. When they saw your photo, these practices allowed them to sense your vibration more clearly than others might. Perhaps someone was engaged in prayer, meditation, or another spiritual practice around the time they encountered your image. This timing wasn't coincidental, but divinely orchestrated to ensure the clearest possible recognition of your energy. Their spiritual foundations helped them understand, even if unconsciously, the divine nature of the connection between you and their loved one. Type spiritual. If you've been feeling drawn to deepen your own spiritual practices lately, the questions your photo left in the minds of your soulmate's family have created a field of positive curiosity and expectation. This energetic field acts as a magnetic force, drawing you and your soulmate closer together through the physical circumstances of your lives. Perhaps conversations will arise that mention your name or interests. Perhaps gatherings will be planned that place you in proximity to each other. The family's awareness of your energy, even if not fully conscious, is helping to co-create the perfect circumstances for your divine reunion. Their questions are actually prayers of manifestation, calling forth the beautiful connection that awaits. Your soulmate's family has been through challenging times recently, perhaps health concerns, financial pressures, or emotional struggles. Your photo brought a sense of hope and lightness that was desperately needed. They couldn't fully articulate why your image affected them so positively, but they felt a lifting of heaviness, a promise of better days ahead. This is because your soul carries healing frequencies that naturally elevate the vibrations of those around you. Without even being physically present, your energy began healing family dynamics and offering comfort. This healing quality is one of the gifts you'll bring to your soulmate's life. Type healing if you've been told you have a comforting or therapeutic presence. There's a particular room in your soulmate's family home where your photo was seen. This space carries significant energy. Perhaps it's where the family gathers most often, or where important conversations take place. The location matters because it has now been imprinted with your energy. This physical space has become a conduit for connection between you and your soulmate. When your soulmate enters this room, they unconsciously tune into your frequency. They may find themselves thinking of someone like you, or feeling emotions that seem to come from nowhere, but are actually resonances of your energy. Physical spaces can hold vibrations and facilitate connections across distance. Your soulmate's family has certain expectations about who would be perfect for their loved one. What fascinated them about your photo was how you both met and transcended these expectations. You embody qualities they deeply value, yet you bring unique elements they hadn't considered but instinctively recognized as important. This paradox created questions that opened new possibilities in their thinking. Their mental and emotional flexibility regarding who might be perfect for their loved one has expanded, creating more space for your divine connection to manifest in physical reality. Type expand if you've been feeling your own perspective broadening lately. The elders in your soulmate's family carry wisdom from generations past. When they saw your photo, ancient memories stirred within their souls, memories of witnessing soul connections throughout their lifetime, perhaps even memories from their own past lives. Their recognition of your energy isn't just personal but ancestral. The family lineage itself is recognizing your soul as an important piece in their collective journey. This ancestral recognition carries tremendous manifestation power as it connects your union not just to this lifetime, but to the greater tapestry of soul evolution across many existences. Your soulmate's family noticed something unusual happening around the time they saw your photo. Perhaps unexplainable coincidences, meaningful animal messengers appearing, or objects falling without cause. These physical signs accompanied their viewing of your image because the veil between dimensions thinned in that moment, allowing spiritual energies to affect the physical realm more directly. Angels and guides were present, witnessing this important moment of recognition and gently validating its significance through physical signs. Some family members likely dismissed these occurrences as random, while others sensed their deeper meaning. Type signs if you've been experiencing unusual synchronicities or physical phenomena lately. There is a specific family member who serves as a spiritual bridge between dimensions. This person may be more sensitive to energies, perhaps experiencing prophetic dreams or strong intuitive insights. When they saw your photo, they received clear guidance about your significance in their loved one's life. They may have shared this insight directly or kept it private, depending on the family dynamics. Either way, their spiritual recognition is actively bringing your energies into alignment, preparing the perfect circumstances for your physical meeting or deepening connection. The questions raised by your photo have created beautiful conversations within the family. Your soulmate is hearing perspectives and considerations that are expanding their awareness, even if your name or image isn't explicitly mentioned in these discussions. Topics about relationships, soul connections, and what truly matters in a life partner have been arising more frequently. These conversations are divinely guided, preparing your soulmate to recognize and appreciate your unique qualities when you meet or deepen your existing connection. The family's curiosity is serving a higher purpose in the divine plan for your union. Type prepare if you've been feeling an inner knowing that something significant is approaching in your life. Your soulmate's family comes from a lineage with particular gifts and challenges. When they saw your photo, they instinctively sensed that your energy complements these family patterns in important ways. Perhaps you embody qualities that balance family tendencies, or you carry strengths that address generational challenges. This complementary energy is part of why your soul chose this connection, not just to unite with your soulmate, but to bring healing and evolution to an entire family lineage. Your role extends beyond the romantic partnership to a greater purpose of collective healing and growth. There's something remarkable about the timing of when this family encountered your photo. It coincides with a significant astrological transit that's activating your 7th house of partnerships and their 4th house of family foundations. These cosmic alignments are creating powerful energetic pathways for recognition and connection. The questions that arose weren't merely human curiosity, but cosmic choreography, guiding all involved toward the perfect fulfillment of soul contracts and divine timing. The stars themselves are participating in the unfolding of your beautiful connection. Type cosmic if you've been feeling unusually drawn to look at the night sky recently. Your photo revealed something about your eyes that particularly captivated your soulmate's family. The eyes truly are windows to the soul, and yours reveal the depth of your compassion, the wisdom you've accumulated across lifetimes, and the purity of your intentions. Some family members commented on your gaze, feeling as if you were looking directly into their souls even through a photograph. This soul recognition through the eyes created a powerful energetic circuit, activating dormant soul memories and connections that span across time and space. One family member who has been going through a particularly challenging time felt an unexpected sense of comfort when they saw your photo. Your energy provided a soothing balm for their struggles, even from a distance. This healing connection created curiosity. Who is this person whose mere image brings such peace? This question is part of the divine orchestration, drawing attention to your energy and the gifts you'll bring not just to your soulmate, but to their entire family system. Your presence in their lives will extend healing ripples far beyond the primary soul connection. Type comfort if you've been told you have a naturally soothing or calming presence. The family gathering where your photo was seen took place during a significant time in the collective consciousness, perhaps near a solstice, equinox, or other energetically potent period. These times of transition and transformation create optimal conditions for soul recognition and the activation of divine connections. The thinning of veils between dimensions during such periods allowed your soulmate's family to perceive your energy more clearly than would typically be possible. Their questions and curiosity are reflections of cosmic timing aligning perfectly for the manifestation of your union. Your soulmate's family has certain traditions and rituals that are important to them. When they saw your photo, they instinctively sensed that you would honor these traditions while bringing fresh perspective and energy to them. This beautiful balance of respecting heritage while embracing evolution created a powerful impression. Someone may have commented that you would fit well within family celebrations or practices, even if they couldn't fully articulate why they felt this way. This sense of belonging while bringing renewal is part of your soul's gift to this family lineage. Type tradition if you've been feeling drawn to explore cultural or family practices lately. There's something significant about the physical setting of your photograph, perhaps nature elements, symbolic objects, or particular colors that resonated with your soulmate's family. These visual elements aren't coincidental but divinely arranged to communicate subtly with their subconscious minds. The composition of your image spoke volumes beyond your physical appearance, revealing aspects of your essence that words couldn't express. This visual communication created questions that are leading toward important realizations and connections. Your soulmate has been going through a period of personal transformation and growth. Their family has witnessed this evolution, sometimes understanding it, sometimes questioning it. When they saw your photo, many pieces of the puzzle suddenly made sense to them. They began to understand that your soulmate's recent changes weren't random but purposeful, preparing them for the magnificent connection that awaits with you. Your energy provided context for their loved one's journey, creating a sense of coherence and divine order. Type purpose if you've been experiencing a stronger sense of direction in your own life recently. The most spiritually sensitive member of your soulmate's family had a dream about you shortly after seeing your photo. This wasn't merely a subconscious processing, but a genuine soul connection across the dream realm. In this dream state, where souls can communicate more directly, important information was exchanged about the nature of your connection and the divine timing of your union. This person may not remember all details of the dream upon waking, but the energetic imprint remains, influencing their thoughts, feelings, and actions in ways that support your coming together. Your soulmate's family noticed a particular quality in your smile that revealed the genuineness of your character. The authenticity that radiates from your expression created trust and openness, even from those family members who tend to be more guarded or skeptical. They found themselves wondering about the person behind that smile, curious about your story and your heart. These wonderings are divine whispers, guiding their awareness toward recognizing your importance in their loved one's journey. Type authentic if you've been feeling more aligned with your true self lately. There's a specific color or tone in your photograph that resonated deeply with your soulmate's family. This color carries vibrational properties that harmonize with their energy field, and particularly with your soulmate's auric signature. The resonance created a subtle but powerful sense of harmony and rightness that they couldn't logically explain, but could definitely feel. Color speaks directly to the soul, bypassing mental filters and logical analysis. The visual harmony they experienced when viewing your image is a reflection of the soul harmony that exists between you and their loved one. Your soulmate's family has been through periods of both joy and challenge, as all families experience. When they saw your photo, they sensed that you understand both light and shadow, that you can celebrate joyfully, but also provide strength during difficult times. This balance of qualities created important questions about the depth and resilience of connections. They sensed, even if unconsciously, that your presence in their loved one's life would bring both sunshine and shelter, the perfect companion for life's varied journeys. Type balance if you've been working on finding equilibrium in your own life recently. The particular moment when your soulmate's family saw your photo was divinely timed to coincide with a moment of opening in their perception. Perhaps they had just experienced something that expanded their awareness, or perhaps celestial alignments had temporarily lifted the veils between dimensions. This timing allowed them to perceive your energy more clearly than would typically be possible in everyday consciousness. The questions that arose weren't merely curiosity, but divine guidance, directing their attention toward the perfect unfolding of soul contracts and destined connections. Your soulmate's family comes from a lineage with particular spiritual or intuitive gifts. When they saw your photo, these ancestral abilities activated, allowing them to perceive beyond physical appearance into the realm of energy and soul purpose. Some family members may have commented on feeling something special or noting that you seem different in a positive way. These perceptions, while seemingly simple, reflect profound soul recognition occurring at levels beyond conscious awareness. Their ancestral wisdom is validating the divine nature of your connection. Type lineage if you've been feeling more connected to your own ancestry or roots lately. The room where your soulmate's family saw your photo has now become energetically imprinted with your frequency. This physical space serves as an anchor point for connection, a place where the veils between you and your soulmate thin slightly. When your soulmate spends time in this space, they unconsciously attune to your energy. They may find themselves thinking of someone with qualities like yours, or feeling emotions that seem to arise from nowhere but are actually resonances of your shared soul connection. Physical spaces can hold vibrational imprints that facilitate recognition and reunion across time and space. Your photograph revealed something about your essence that particularly resonated with your soulmate's family values. Perhaps they noticed your kindness, integrity, intelligence, or strength of character. These qualities align with what they most hope for in their loved one's partner. Yet you also bring unique elements they hadn't considered, expansions and evolutions of their understanding of what makes a perfect match. This beautiful combination of meeting and transcending expectations created powerful questions that are expanding possibilities for divine connection. Type values if you've been reflecting more deeply on what matters most to you lately. The questions that arose when your soulmate's family saw your photo have created ripples in the field of consciousness, affecting not just their awareness, but the collective energy surrounding your connection. These thought forms are actually co-creative forces, helping to manifest the perfect circumstances for your divine reunion. Questions hold tremendous manifestation power because they open spaces of possibility and potential. The family's curiosity is actively participating in bringing you and your soulmate together through the perfect divine orchestration of events, circumstances, and coincidences. Your soulmate's family sensed something familiar about your energy when they saw your photo. This familiarity stems from soul connections that span across many lifetimes. You may have been connected to this family lineage in previous incarnations, perhaps as a family member, friend, or significant figure in their ancestral history. This soul recognition created both comfort and curiosity, a sense of knowing you somehow while wondering how this could be possible. These questions are awakening dormant soul memories that will facilitate your divine reunion when the perfect moment arrives. Type remember if you've been experiencing déjà vu or unexpected familiarity with people and places lately. There's something significant about the timing of when this family encountered your image. It coincides with important energetic gateways opening in the collective consciousness, perhaps solstice, equinox, or other celestial events that create optimal conditions for soul recognition and divine connection. The veils between dimensions thin during such periods, allowing for clearer perception of soul purposes and contracts. The questions that arose weren't merely human curiosity, but cosmic orchestration, guiding all involved toward the perfect fulfillment of divine timing. Your soulmate's family practices certain traditions that honor connection and relationship. When they saw your photo, they instinctively felt that you would both honor these traditions and bring fresh perspective to them. This beautiful balance created questions about who you are and how you might fit within their loved one's life and larger family context. These wonderings aren't random but divinely guided, creating pathways for recognition and connection when you and your soulmate finally meet or deepen your existing connection. Type honor if you've been feeling drawn to understand or practice meaningful traditions lately. The elders in your soulmate's family carry wisdom accumulated through many years of observing human nature and relationships. When they saw your photo, this wisdom activated, allowing them to perceive qualities that others might miss. Perhaps they noticed the kindness in your eyes, the authenticity of your smile, or the strength in your presence. Their observations, whether spoken aloud or kept private, carry particular weight in the family system. Their approval and curiosity are creating energetic pathways for your divine connection to manifest in physical reality. Your soulmate's family noticed something about your energy that complemented their loved one perfectly. Perhaps you embody qualities that balance your soulmate's tendencies, or perhaps you share important similarities that create harmony and understanding. This energetic complementarity created questions about divine design and perfect matching. How could someone they've never met seem so perfectly suited to their loved one? These wonderings reflect the divine intelligence that orchestrates soul connections across lifetimes, bringing together those who will help each other grow, heal, and evolve. Type compliment if you've been feeling drawn to balance certain aspects of yourself lately. The photograph that your soulmate's family saw captures a particular quality of your essence, perhaps a moment of genuine joy, thoughtful reflection, or compassionate connection. This authentic capturing of your energy allowed them to perceive beyond physical appearance into the truth of who you are at soul level. The questions that arose weren't merely about external qualities, but about the depth and authenticity they sensed in your presence. These perceptions are divinely guided, directing attention toward the perfect unfolding of soul contracts and destined connections. Your soulmate's family has been through collective challenges that have brought them closer together. When they saw your photo, they sensed that you understand both struggle and triumph, that you carry wisdom gained through overcoming obstacles. This perception created important questions about resilience and depth in relationships. They sensed, even if unconsciously, that your presence in their loved one's life would bring both strength during difficulties and joy during celebrations, the perfect balance for life's journey. Type resilient if you've been feeling a new sense of strength or capacity lately. There's something important about the specific season when your soulmate's family saw your photo. Each season carries particular energetic qualities and opportunities for growth and connection. The timing wasn't coincidental but divinely orchestrated to align with natural cycles of renewal, abundance, reflection, or preparation. These seasonal energies supported clearer perception of your essence and created optimal conditions for soul recognition. The questions that arose reflect this perfect timing, directing awareness toward the divinely guided unfolding of your connection. The youngest members of your soulmate's family had particularly pure and insightful reactions to your photo. Children often perceive energy more directly, unclouded by the mental filters and judgments that adults accumulate. A young relative may have made a comment that seemed simple but carried profound wisdom, perhaps noticing your kind eyes, or saying you look like someone who tells good stories. These innocent observations often reveal the deepest truths about soul connections and divine purpose. The purity of children's perceptions validated what the adults were feeling more subtly. Type innocence if you've been feeling drawn to simplify or purify aspects of your life lately. Your soulmate's family noticed a particular quality in your expression that revealed your capacity for both strength and tenderness. This beautiful balance created questions about depth and dimension in relationships. They sensed that you could provide both protection and nurturing, both stability and adventure, the perfect complement to their loved one's journey. These perceptions aren't random but divinely guided, highlighting qualities that will create the most beautiful growth and evolution when you and your soulmate unite or deepen your existing connection. The space where your soulmate's family gathered when they saw your photo has now become energetically charged with the possibilities of your connection. Physical spaces can hold vibrational imprints and serve as anchors for manifestation. This room or area now contains the energy of their recognition and questions, creating a field of potential that supports your divine reunion. When your soulmate spends time in this space, they unconsciously attune to possibilities that include you, even if they aren't yet consciously aware of this attunement. Type space if you've been feeling drawn to create or reorganize your physical environment lately. Your soulmate's family practices certain rituals of connection, perhaps sharing meals, storytelling, or celebrating milestones together. When they saw your photo, they instinctively sensed that you would both honor these practices and bring fresh energy to them. This perception created questions about how you might fit within their traditions and gatherings. These wonderings aren't merely curiosity, but divine guidance, creating pathways for recognition and belonging when you and your soulmate finally unite or deepen your existing connection. There's something significant about the specific day when your soulmate's family saw your photo. Perhaps it was a birthday, anniversary, or other meaningful date in their family history. Or perhaps it aligned with important astrological transits that activated soul recognition and divine connection. The The timing wasn't coincidental but perfectly orchestrated to create optimal conditions for perceiving your essence and understanding your significance in their loved one's journey. Type timing if you've been experiencing a stronger sense of divine timing in your life lately. The matriarch or patriarch of your soulmate's family carries particular wisdom about relationships and soul connections. When they saw your photo, this wisdom activated, allowing them to perceive qualities that others might miss. Perhaps they noticed the depth in your eyes, the authenticity of your expression, or the strength in your presence. Their observations, whether spoken aloud or kept private, carry special weight in the family system. Their approval and curiosity are creating energetic pathways for your divine connection to manifest in physical reality. Your soulmate's family has been collectively praying or intending for their loved one's happiness and fulfillment. When they saw your photo, they sensed, even if unconsciously, that you represent an answer to these prayers. This recognition created both gratitude and curiosity. Who is this person who seems to embody what we've been asking for? These questions reflect the divine orchestration at work, bringing together souls who are destined to help each other grow, heal, and evolve in this lifetime. Type gratitude if you've been feeling a deeper sense of appreciation for life's journey lately. The questions that arose when your soulmate's family saw your photo have created an energetic bridge between your worlds. Questions hold tremendous manifestation power because they open spaces of possibility and potential. The family's curiosity is actively participating in bringing you and your soulmate together through the perfect divine orchestration of events, circumstances, and coincidences. These thought forms are co-creative forces, helping to manifest the perfect conditions for your divine reunion when the time is perfectly right. Your soulmate's family noticed something about your energy that complemented their loved one perfectly. Perhaps you embody qualities that balance your soulmate's tendencies, or perhaps you share important similarities that create harmony and understanding. This energetic complementarity created questions about divine design and perfect matching. How could someone they've never met seem so perfectly suited to their loved one? These wonderings reflect the divine intelligence that orchestrates soul connections across lifetimes. Type design if you've been noticing perfect patterns unfolding in your life lately. The photograph that your soulmate's family saw captures a particular quality of your essence, perhaps a moment of genuine joy, thoughtful reflection, or compassionate connection. This authentic capturing of your energy allowed them to perceive beyond physical appearance into the truth of who you are at soul level. The questions that arose weren't merely about external qualities, but about the depth and authenticity they sensed in your presence. These perceptions are divinely guided, directing attention toward the perfect unfolding of soul contracts. Your soulmate's family has been through collective challenges that have brought them closer together. When they saw your photo, they sensed that you understand both struggle and triumph, that you carry wisdom gained through overcoming obstacles. This perception created important questions about resilience and depth in relationships. They sensed, even if unconsciously, that your presence in their loved one's life would bring both strength during difficulties and joy during celebrations, the perfect balance for life's journey. Type overcome if you've recently moved beyond significant challenges in your life. The specific colors in your photograph carry vibrational properties that resonated deeply with your soulmate's family. Color speaks directly to the soul, bypassing mental filters and logical analysis. The visual harmony they experienced when viewing your image is a reflection of the soul harmony that exists between you and their loved one. These color frequencies created a sense of rightness and belonging that they couldn't logically explain but could definitely feel. This resonance generated questions that are directing awareness toward divine connection and perfect timing. Your soulmate's family practices certain traditions that honor connection and relationship. When they saw your photo, they instinctively felt that you would both honor these traditions and bring fresh perspective to them. This beautiful balance created questions about who you are and how you might fit within their loved one's life and larger family context. These wonderings aren't random but divinely guided, creating pathways for recognition and connection when you and your soulmate finally meet or deepen your existing connection. Type belonging if you've been feeling a stronger sense of finding your place lately. The timing of when this family encountered your image coincides with important energetic gateways opening in the collective consciousness. The veils between dimensions thin during such periods, allowing for clearer perception of soul purposes and contracts. The questions that arose weren't merely human curiosity, but cosmic orchestration, guiding all involved toward the perfect fulfillment of divine timing. These celestial alignments are creating optimal conditions for soul recognition and the activation of destined connections. Beloved soul, as we approach the conclusion of this divine message, I want you to understand the profound significance of what has occurred. Your soulmate's family encountering your photo wasn't a random event, but a divinely orchestrated moment in the unfolding of your soul's journey. The questions this encounter left in their minds and hearts are creating energetic pathways for your divine reunion. Trust in the perfect timing and divine orchestration that is bringing you and your soulmate together through seemingly ordinary circumstances that carry extraordinary purpose. Type trust in the comments if you're ready to surrender to this divine timing and allow your beautiful connection to manifest in perfect ways. Remember that the universe speaks through synchronicities, coincidences, and meaningful encounters. Stay open to unexpected connections and opportunities in the coming days and weeks. Your soulmate's family has energetically recognized you, creating a bridge between your worlds that transcends physical distance and circumstance. This recognition is actively calling forth your divine reunion through the perfect orchestration of events and timing. Trust the journey, beloved soul. Your angels are guiding every step, every circumstance, every seeming coincidence toward the beautiful connection that awaits you. Your divine union is unfolding exactly as it should, in perfect harmony with the highest good of all involved. Thank you for watching.